Hey Zoe, I'm not going to be able to go live like I planned on it. They come and got mother's stuff. Wouldn't let us pay for it. The guy that come, so we had to put her on the love seat, and then we brought Wanda's bed in the living room and was putting her off the love seat onto the bed, and her feeding tube came out. So we had to call the ambulance, and we're on the way to the hospital now. So prayers for mother, guys. I don't know if they will have to go in and redo the whole thing, or if they'll go in and just take it out. I don't know. That gummit, guys, if it ain't one thing, it's 150. But we need you now. Terrible. That come find out, that company that come got that stuff was not even allowed to be able to take that stuff out unless there was another unit sitting in the yard ready to bring in new equipment. Now here it is, that doctor is supposed to be here 10 o'clock in the morning to write mother's meds. Now she's on the way to the hospital because the feeding tube's been took out. So you might see me probably get a speeding ticket tonight. I don't care. But I'll show you. See if I can turn it around. There's the ambulance. So I'll get to the comments and all that here just in a little bit, guys. You're gonna have to overlook me right now. My mind ain't set straight. So anyway, we couldn't do cash, we couldn't do check, couldn't do nothing. He was dead set, has to take everything. So they took the lift, took everything. And what had happened was, while he was taking everything out, we used the lift to get her over on the love seat and out of her hospital bed. And that's where she was left because, he took everything. And then a while ago, we were putting her from the love seat over to the bed that we put in the living room for her, Wanda's bed, and her feeding tube come out. So it's just that gummit. How you turn these stupid flashers on? Dadgummit. I don't know. That might be. Yes, it's a shame. Mother kept telling me to be nice, be nice, be nice. No, I should have went ahead and punched him right in his dadgum mouth. That's what my plans was.
When I asked him who he was, he said he was from the hospital.
Yeah. Anyway, come find out, he was not allowed to take that stuff. I am fixing to sue their ass. I'm getting one of the most crookedest lawyers you ever seen in your life, but he is the best around here. I made video of it, so that company's ruined. Yes, Zoe. Sorry I can't read every little bit comment. You're on the dash right now. I'll get to them when we get to the hospital. Some night, huh? They come get her stuff same day she has to go to the hospital because of this. You know, I don't have nobody to help. I have to pick her up by myself. And when I picked her up, her belly up against my belly pulled the daggum tube loose. So, prayers from everyone. Now more than ever, love. Daggum that feller. Yes, prayers, prayers, prayers. Please. How much lower can someone get? Take somebody that's non-mobile, take all their stuff, still won't let them pay for it. Dadgummit. This will be one time they wish they would have followed rules, I'm telling you. Come Monday morning, I will be at the lawyer's office with the footage. Did you get Mother's purse? Or did you leave it? Did you leave it or did you get it? Did you get Mother's purse or did you leave it? Okay. Yeah, and don't let us forget to get it back neither.
She had to write that thing, write that on that thing they got.
Guys, like I said, I'll get with you comments just here in a few minutes. I can't read them while driving and everything else. Sharman, I'll get with you in a minute, love. I'm trying to drive. Sorry for the bouncing and whatnot. I can't help it. We've kept, when that come out, there's all kind of air come out of her stomach. And the trouble of it would be infection, because that is put into her small intestine. So we don't want no infection. We want this took care of quick, fast, and in a hurry. So Dadgummit. Sorry to have to make it live like this. It was going to be normal, but going on. Lord have mercy. So Maccabee Company is lower than scum of the earth. Sorry guys, I'll read your comments when we get out there. Just have to bear with me. Love every one of you, and thank you for this, for hanging in here with us. I can see her head up there through that little window. At least she knows we're right here with her.
Yeah.
Here, guys. I'll get to the comments just in a second. Let's see. Hang on, guys. Let me start up here. How you doing, Nanny? What's right there? What? Let's see. So, hey, you know, so sorry to hear that. Sending love and prayers. Prayers. What happened? Mother's feeding tube came out. This would be unbelief, yes. It's a shame, yes. Prayers. Yes, she gave me the money to do so, and they will not take it. They took everything. Bless you, pandies. Prayers. Click. Prayers. Hello. Been a few times. Always sorry, I'm drowning myself. It's not right at all. No, it's not right at all. Hello. John Lewis on the way to the hospital, man. You had to go back and watch double speed and to get the situation properly. It's kind of complicated. Yes, guys.
They do sign in?
Well, they just brought my mother in. So.
Okay. They just got here?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're probably just getting her settled into a room, and then they'll come up here if someone will need her insurance and stuff.
Okay. Thank you. Let me see if I can turn this. There we go. Yeah, they took everything, and then they just pretty much left her on the love seat. So we took Wanda's bed, put it in the living room, moving her from the love seat over to that bed. It pulled her feeding tube out. So, like I said, I don't know if they will be going in and replacing, or if they will go in and take it out. I don't know. They make in it was about a 6-inch piece, so it may cap over the piece that's still left inside. If so, then maybe that's all they'll have to do. I don't know. But the main thing is these people have got to know that she's hooked up with this new system. They're going to be out in the morning at 10 o'clock. So if she don't have to have some type of major surgery or something such that, she's got to be home for that doctor. Unless I can get that doctor to come out here. I don't know. So All we can do is wait around, guys, and find out. You know what I mean? It sucks, but when you ain't got no help, you know, and it's just you picking her up dead weight, nothing I can do. But the guy that's sending the doctor out in the morning said that that Maccabee fella was not to take anything out that home until there was another unit there to bring in new equipment. Well, they did. They took it. Now you see the results of it. I I pray. I pray. Surely they'll call me in the morning before they come. He kept telling me 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So, okay. So, I'll tell him, or it's a woman doctor, I'll tell her the situation. If she's still out here, I'll say just, you know, if you can come out here or whatever. Because they're not like hospice or capacities. Hospice, if you call 911, then hospice will automatically drop her. She's not been evaluated yet with this new company, so they can't drop her for that. So she's on a safe zone right now from that. It's just a matter if we can get them to come out here, if she's still here. This may be a simple thing, I don't know. I don't know either. If they can, it was a piece about that long that come out. So I'm sure if not, you know, if they don't want to go in and just take it out or replace it, because she's not using it right now. If they can put a new tube over that piece, you know, which it ain't that the plastic, I mean the rubber broke. It's just like it had a suction attached to another piece, and it popped loose like that. But they'll want to check inside to make sure it didn't like tear a hole into the small intestine or something like that it's connected to. They can check that through CT and things like that. So after they run a few tests, they may say, well, you know, we can, you know, put on another tip on the line kind of thing, you know, and it'd be, you know, simple. But if it tears that small intestine, it could cause an infection, and then that was set up in the blood, and that won't be no good. So, like, you wait till I get done with that Maccabee place. Oh, I will. I will. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. Yeah, they'll do a CAT scan. They'll do a probably an MRI. Maybe pray to me. That's why I ask for all of his prayers, because they work. You know what I mean? We all know that. You know, we do it for everybody else. Y'all do it for Mother, and we can't thank you enough for being here, hanging with us through this. You know, like I said, you know, when I said y'all are family to me, and to us, you are. So you're here just as much part of this as we are. Bless you. Bless you. Yeah, they took it. They took everything. They took the oxygen. They took her bed. They took the lift. They took the wheelchair. They took everything. They wouldn't even let me pay the $75 for the table. I could have paid just the $75 just for the table and kept it. No. What it was is when I was having to run to town to get them things built for Mother, that's when the fella showed up. Wanted to call me, said, hey, the guy's here getting Mother's stuff. So the time I got there, that's what he was doing. Yeah, Because see, it would, like I said, it wasn't that the rubber broke per se. It was like if it was, like say from her small intestine, a stem, and then another stem attached to that to stick out the stomach. So that little 6-inch part is what's come out. But when it did, all the air out of her intestines and everywhere, that's what was coming out. You don't want that to get involved with the bowel tract or, just anything in the small intestine that can cause an infection. So we immediately put pressure over that spot, you know, and it took damn lamps about 25 minutes to get there, and then y'all seen the rest of it. That's when I turned the camera on. But when the fella left, I did video everything that was taken, and as y'all know, I've got plenty of video up showing what all she had. So when I get the lawyer, that company is not going to like us, and I don't care. You don't do people like that. I don't care what kind of daggone company you are. That I wouldn't treat a dog like that. So I don't know, Lucky. I don't know, Sherman. I can't. I'm on live right now. I'm out here at the hospital. Bless you, Lucky. I see the medic, that one of the medics that picked Mother up. He's up here at the front desk now. Perhaps they'll be getting her in a room in a minute, and I can go back there. We'll just have to wait and see. This is not the typical live I wanted, but you can imagine how she feels at all that took, and then now having to deal with the hospital because of it. Good thing about that is I got it all on camera. How they open that door. So, they're all on here, one. Say hi. They're all on here. Say hi to everybody. This sucks, guys. This really sucks. As soon as that guy walks off, I'm gonna walk back up to the counter and see what's going on. Surely they pulled her into a little room by now. Yeah, but once they put her back there in one of them rooms, I can go back there. No, but you can't hear them good enough. Yeah. Very frustrating. Everything. They took it all. Not yet. Terry, come Monday, I'm gonna be sitting at the lawyer's office, and I'm gonna put a suit out on Maccabee, and this is gonna be the result of it. So there's no way they can win. Good night, love. Zoe says, hello.
Hello.
Natalie says, hey, Wanda. Judy says, hey, Wanda. Joan says, hi, Wanda.
Hey, buddy.
Donna says, hey. This is a bunch of bull. You talking about get you blood pressure from 0 to 500. This will. I know. It won't if I can get back there to her. Mother's one of them that if she has to go through something by herself, she panics. She sees me in there with her, she'll be alright. Let me ask and see if you know what room it is now. Okay, her situation, she's had 9 master strokes. Stress and panic has been causing. So I know if she sees one of us, it'll calm her down. You know.
You're her son?
Yes. Joy Jackson.
I don't need a drink right now. I can get one later. That would do it.
It's caused 9 massive strokes.
Room
21. Okay, thanks. Sorry guys, I got to tilt you down for a minute. Where? Here it is. Here we are. I bet so. Huh? Yeah, I imagine so. There she is, guys.
Oh,
What did they say?
nothing yet.
I got to thinking that piece that come off
Yeah.
is like it's like this. It's like about a 6-inch piece.
Yeah.
I figure you got a stem in there, probably 7 or 8 inches, and then that hooks to it.
Yeah, well, I have no idea.
And if that's the case, they'll probably do like a CAT scan or
Yeah.
something. If it's not hurting your small intestine,
Yeah.
then maybe they can just put another piece on.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But they got to know that doctor's coming in the morning to the house.
I know.
And if they're gonna keep you, I need them to get in touch with that doctor to get her to come out here.
Apparently they won't keep me.
Huh?
Hopefully they won't keep me.
Well, apparently not. Apparently not.
Oh, my God.
Well, Mother, I didn't have time to get you no spray. I found some spray today that kind of numbs her a little bit. We didn't get to do it a while ago. Everybody's been throwing prayers out for you, Mother.
Well,
And they love you.
so, my ankle, rub it, please.
Which one?
This one,
The right one or the left one?
over here,
On this side or the other?
that side. Oh.
This side?
Oh, yeah, we can't do that. It hurts too bad.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Oh, no,
You don't know?
no.
Well, your sock is,
Can't touch it.
well, there's really no way to rub it. What do you want me to do?
I don't know, it hurts to touch it. It burns.
Yeah. Well, it's because you got that sore spot laid up against the
Around
bed.
it,
On the sore spot?
around it, yeah.
Well, that's on the other side.
Oh. Oh, don't bend it.
Well, I gotta straighten it to get to it. What about here? Huh?
Yeah, right on the edges of it.
Right in there? Or what?
That'll work. Oh. Oh. That's good.
Is that good?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, it hit me no way. Oh.
Well, Mother, I don't know what else to do, though.
Huh?
I'd give you a stack full of morphine if I had it to ease you off, but I ain't got it.
Oh.
If they give you some, I'm gonna ask them if they got a clip on, that way they can shoot me a little bit. This is stressing me out. Like,
Oh. They gave me the pain yet.
no, they won't till that doctor comes in.
It will come out. I hurt.
I know
Oh.
that
Where's one?
she's out in the waiting room. See what that blood thinner does, guys? That's nothing compared to her other arm. Yeah. You get my drift. And they do all that. Take her stuff. I should have punched him in his mouth. I was aiming to, but they kept telling me be nice. They come. I don't like to have to get ill with nobody. But,
Raise me off my birthday.
how?
Push.
Mother, we're sliding all over the hospital here, you know.
Oh.
How's that?
That'll
Oh,
work.
oh, I'm pulling the thing. I can't do that, Mother. We're gonna have everybody in the FBI up in here.
Oh, Lord. It should come out.
Well, I know, but see, they've got her on 2 different types, Eliquis and
Lavish.
Plavix. When I took her to her regular doctor, they told me to take that
Oh.
Eliquis and throw it in, and only give her that other one, Plavix. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's going in the garbage. She's only gonna be on one. She said that is plenty, and said if she need anything else, give her an aspirin every once in a while. Well, these you festive, got you Christmas
Oh.
shirt on.
Your pig tube got pulled out?
Yeah, right
Yes,
here.
How'd that happen?
that Maccabee bunch of nuts come and took all her equipment today.
Uh-huh.
And we had to put my aunt's bed in the living room, and trying to get her off the love seat, me having to pick her up, have her put her arm around me, her belly up against mine, pulled it out, about a 6-inch piece of it.
So it didn't come all the way
No,
out?
no.
When did she get it put in?
About 11 months ago.
Who put it in?
Hospital.
Huntsville Hospital, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, I am hurting so bad.
And when it come out, now they was air like crazy come out,
Yeah.
but no major discharge. So
Yeah. And she's got wounds on her buttocks, it says?
Yeah,
yes,
my
her
ankle,
ankle,
a throbbing.
her leg, her buttocks are raw. And the doctor,
Is that from laying in bed?
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
probably.
They hooked her up with a new company. The doctor is going to be out in the morning, 10 o'clock,
Oh,
to do therapy and treat her with meds. And
What doctor's coming out?
Linda, something. She's from the in-home therapy
Okay.
people. Their doctor.
oh.
And now this happened.
Where are the wounds on the ankles?
Yeah.
But over there, if you'll turn it, you'll see where I'm talking about. And then on up here, and then her buttocks, her arm up here above her elbow.
Oh.
And then, yeah, now this happened, so. But
Okay.
if it didn't pull from deep within, you know, they offered at one point in time, you know, they could take it out if they wanted to. But they said people like her that they could come back and need to get back on feeding again. That's why they said it'd probably better left it in. But they said if nothing else, they could have closed it up or whatnot. But so I took her to her family doctor, and they put them bandages on it there.
Is she on antibiotics?
No.
Only thing I'm taking is Plavix.
And Eliquis,
Oh.
but Eliquis is going in the garbage.
Well,
They said her family doctor told me to just only give her that Plavix, and if she needed to, maybe an aspirin. That's just too much.
Oh.
Okay.
So every time you touch her, nearly her hide peels back. Behind her elbow over there, it's got a spot about that long. Just hide peeled completely off. So
I kind of want to take a look at it.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Guys, I'm gonna lay it down for just a second. See what I'm talking about?
Is she? You're on hospice, are you?
No, she was with Capacus, and Capacus is changing her over to in-home therapy. But under her buttocks, right above the tailbone part, maybe 6 or 8 good little spots. One of them's about, you know, like this, and it burns constantly. And
And would it kill you to roll over onto your right side, do you think? Because I don't want to move her around if it's going to really
well,
hurt.
Yeah.
she can, but she can't balance herself. She's non-mobile at all.
Don't let him come over here.
But if we can get her up, I just kind of want to take a look at what's
Okay.
going on. So has she had home health and nurse or anybody come look at her?
No.
Oh, my.
They. You can get on down there, I don't know.
That sticks.
Let's see what we're talking about.
That stuff sticks.
You know, and she just trembles in pain, so
I do.
that's why they hooked it up for that doctor from their company to come in the morning and set her up on meds. But since that nut job took her stuff, and me having to move her from the couch to the bed,
Took what stuff?
her hospital bed, we had her hospital bed in the living room, they come took it, took her table, took her wheelchair, took, you know, everything, like, you know. So, stuck on a bunch of nuts. So that's where I'm stuck. And then, I mean, when that happened, it scared me.
Yeah.
And I said, well, I don't know who to call because them people ain't come out and the doctor's got to evaluate her in the morning.
Right, okay.
So I didn't know nothing else to do but, you know, call
It's not
the ambulance.
sore.
So,
It's not what, ma'am?
Sore or nothing.
It's not sore or
I
anything?
know, I mean, that's 11 months old, apparently, but
Don't hurt.
what it is though, Mother, it comes in pieces. There's a spot and then there's the tube that suctions over it, and that's
Yeah.
what popped off. That just comes out of the skin, about 6 inches that you put your feet through.
Oh, I'm hurting.
Now, if it's not nothing that, and they can cover it and not worry with,
Yeah.
or sterilize it to make sure there will be no infection, then they wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
But while you're here, they make you write you, or give you a good stout pain shot and ease you off. Because then tomorrow, like I said, they'll write you your pain meds. He said that she would do that first thing in the morning at 10 o'clock.
Okay. Hang tight, okay, folks? I'll be right back.
Thank you, buddy.
Is this your phone over here?
Yeah, yeah. But there was no bad discharge coming out. There were no, blood, no, you know, no nothing like that.
Yeah.
Just air.
All it is just pain.
Okay,
Well-
hang tight, okay? I'll be right back.
Thank you, bud.
You gonna get me something?
Yeah, I'm sure they'll get you something, Mother.
Oh, I hope so.
He seen how your tail looks, so.
My ankle's gotta hurt worse than my tail.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they got
Because
that.
the blisters.
Well, no, the hide was off. No, matter of fact, your ankle has scabbed up.
I know, but it's like
But,
blisters.
well, what they done at Miss Nell's office, they put that clear bandage over
It's
it.
still probably out there.
It is, that way you, like if you lay it on the bed or whatnot, it won't rub.
Oh.
But like on your tail, that's what's burning like fire and
Yeah.
things like that.
It is.
But see, with that bed of wonders, you don't have bed rails. You see what I'm saying? We can't let you lay like that.
We got no bad bells.
Yeah, so they're gonna have to bring in that. That's why they say, that main company said that he was not allowed to take that stuff. I am gonna sue the hell out of them people. I am going to Gary Lackey's Monday morning, Mother. He had no right to take nothing, let alone refuse payment. That's wrong. That you just sitting on the love seat with nothing? No. His butt's burnt. That company's burnt. No, they do either home health, which is kind of like the Capacity, where they come in and give her a bath 3 times a week, and the nurse comes once a week and does her vitals and, you know, make sure she's all right that way. There's no company that comes out 7 days a week, even 5 days a week, to do anything. Now I can pay out of pocket, you know, for someone to come and tend to her, about $100 a day, which for a while I had to do that. I guess for about 2.5 months solid, so you know that runs into some money. So help me God, if it's the last thing I do, I get that company. Dadgummit. Yes, Natalie. The ones that's on her buttocks is like it's where you would think of a pressure sore.
I go back to bed sore.
Yeah, like a bed sore. If that's what first comes to mind, but it's not like that. It's not like
infected spot or anything. It's like the top layer of skin is rolled off in like a few sections, and it just continuously burns with anything up against it. So baby powder helps it a little bit, but if she sits a certain way, it just goes back to throbbing again, burning. So when she was on medication, she was eating, like I said, 5 and 6 tablets a day, but it was keeping her from burning and hurting and all this good stuff. The sensation was down. And once they took her off that, trying to change her over to this company, now for all this time, she's not had nothing. So she just lays and hurts. And everything that I've got, you try to give her something that's just going to knock her out. And she can't do that. I don't. What are you trying now?
Turn it over a little bit.
We can't, Mother. Your waters are on this
It's
side.
on this side.
Yeah. So what do you want to do?
Turn it over, get off that hill.
We can't go that way because your water's on this side.
I'll put it that way a bit. I can get off my butt.
Hang on, guys. Let me sit you back down for just a second. Don't pull on them. That thing will go off. Like this.
Oh. Yeah, but it's still chilly back there.
No, you got your diaper on.
Oh,
So
Lord.
now what?
I just lay that way for a bit.
Mother, we don't have pillows or anything. Hang on. Let me think of something here. What about that? How's that?
I mean, I want to put back there.
I wadded up a blanket.
Right on my butt.
Huh? You get my drift. So, yeah, that's what we're dealing with. Yeah. Well, see, that on her ankle was a regular bed sore, ulcer, as they call it. But we've got it to scab up. We got the one a little bit above it to scab up. That is where she likes to keep her leg propped up to keep her ankle off the bed, and that's caused that. So, nothing we do is an easement without, medication, which is understandable. I mean, that's what triggers mine and eases the pain off. So we've got to get her with that doctor in the morning. If not, who knows how long it'll be again before we can get one out. Yeah, through Capacus, the aide would come out 3 times a week and give a bath and things like that. That's it. But the nurse would come out once a week and make sure that she still got meds and, take her vitals and whatnot. So, and then, yeah. So, like I said, I'm going to lay it down on that Maccabee company. They had no right to take nothing. Tell me about it, guys. Sorry, I ain't had time to shave, clean up, or nothing. They'll probably give you a pretty good doggone shot here.
I am hurting.
They better help me get you in the car if they end up sending you home. Yeah, it is. Mm. Yeah, we tried that, Kim. That didn't work for us.
What?
Getting in touch with the Medicaid people to get them to issue the beds that
Well,
they're
I'm
in.
not on Medicaid, that's why.
Well, you got Medicare
I know it.
and you got Cigna,
I know it.
and your insurance does not provide hospital beds for permanent. So if you get one, you have to pay out of pocket for it regardless. That's what we've been doing with on her butt. You know, we've been putting baby powder on it instead of that old cream, so it won't be so moist. I can get it cleared up for about 2 days, and then after that, then it goes right back. So I found that spray yesterday and sprayed it. She slept all evening, all night long, because she wasn't hurting. So, and I didn't get sprayed on her a while ago. Or she'd be numb right now. But I don't know, guys. No, there's no kind of clinic care for that. You have to get established with a certain type company. They have to accept her type of insurance, or you don't get nothing. So that's kind of where we're at.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Hey, Sweet Pea.
Hello,
How are you?
hurting
Hurting? Where you hurting at?
my ankle and my butt,
Your ankle
and her,
and my butt.
and your butt. Okay.
her,
Well, here's Dr. Sparks. He's gonna talk to you.
Hey there.
and her tip of her
Take
feeding
two
tube come
things.
out.
You got pulled out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that Maccabee company took all her junk today, hospital bed, everything. So I was trying to move it from the love seat over to one that's half bed,
Right,
and her belly up against my belly.
right. Grabbed it and
Pulled the
snagged it, huh?
tip off.
How long had that tube been in?
About 11 months.
So did it all come out?
No,
Could you
no,
tell?
just
Look-
a 6-inch part. Just a
Right.
6-inch part.
So
lot
the
of-
bulb stayed on the inside?
Yeah, well,
A lot of times they'll collapse and it all looks, it
It was-
didn't look like it had broken, it just broke down the bulb.
yeah, because the tail end of it that was down in there was like blackish,
Yeah,
dirty looking.
yeah.
And then the
Sorry,
little
sweetie.
flat round piece that sits on top.
Yeah,
And then that
Yeah,
was how
yeah.
much come off.
Yeah.
But
and they'll do, let me look the sore on there.
It's not this one. It's-
Pressure. They're working on those, it looks like?
yeah, her doctor from that new company from the in-home health
Yes, sir.
is supposed to be there in the morning at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
To start her on meds.
All right.
That's what, she was on Capacys, and Capacys wanted to change her over to that to do a little bit of therapy, see if we can help her that way a little bit.
Right.
Be able to keep her on meds, so,
Do you, you don't have that old tube with you by chance?
no, no.
You don't know what size it was, do you?
Like my side.
About like
Probably
you, Pinky,
Look at a 24.
about like you,
You got a
Pinky.
24,
You
okay.
couldn't,
Are
you
you gonna
couldn't,
look at her bottom? I was gonna look at
you,
her.
you
Yeah.
can't, you can't stick your pinky down in it.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
pretty small. They got a little number on them, sometimes people are aware of what that number is, that's okay.
Oh,
We ain't got another doubt.
That's okay. I'm just gonna unfasten
Get
it.
another one. Yes, you get there.
See why it's burning like
Yeah,
floor.
yeah.
and it is burning. let me
Yeah,
tell
I'm
you.
sure. I don't even know what kind of dressing is she allergic to anything?
Not that I know of. I found some that,
We
Put some
have
silver
something.
in it or
Lindsay
something,
King?
or if we got
We
something.
have
Did
what
they-
we call an apple, and it's just like a little soft. It's softer than a Tegaderm, and it just gives some like cushion to that area.
The only thing we got is my tongue.
You can lay her down.
I found some
We got any
Bac-
barrier
Bactine
creams
or
or
something, whatever.
sort?
Upstairs does.
it was a spray that had some liking in it.
Yeah.
It kind of burned for a second,
Right.
but then it
Then
numbs
it
it.
numbed it up,
And I
yeah.
found that yesterday, and working miracles last night for her.
We'll see if we can get a dressing on that stuff. I'm gonna try to
Are
replace
they,
it.
anyway, y'all could give her a shot or something to ease off this pain?
Well, we're gonna get that tube back in there. Let me look at a couple of other things, and we might be able to give her a little something.
I am hurting.
Yeah.
Does she
I'm
have
sure.
anything on this side, but like any bed sores on this side
no.
of her leg or anything?
Does
But
she
her
take
arm is
anything
off
by
the-
mouth anymore,
Yeah,
or she
yeah,
can,
yeah.
she can
She
swallow
don't
pills
use
or-
this. She don't use this at all.
You know, the question is, do you want it put back in there? If you don't want it put back in there, I don't have to put it, if she's not getting medicines or anything in it.
No.
I ain't taking that.
I've not used this
It's
in
like
6
I'm
months.
It's like I'm home hospital.
She eats 3 meals a day
Really?
and then some. Sometimes she's up 3 or 4 o'clock in the
Yeah,
morning.
here's the potential drawback, and I'm just putting everything out there to educate you best I can so we can make the right decision. Should you need it or want it in the future and we leave it out, then what happens with
That's what
time
they
is
said.
that hole will close up.
Yeah, then they said it had
Then
to
you
go
got
back
to
in.
start back over.
Yeah,
So if you want me to preserve it by putting a new one in there and keeping it, that's up to you, but I ain't gonna put her through it if you don't want it.
if it's not gonna hurt anything, if we're not worried with, if you don't think we would
My only
be
worry
worried
would
with
be,
infection, then
my only worry is it closing up and you not being able to use it if you need it.
that's one thing that she don't need. Cause like I said, over 6 months, she's not used it.
Okay, you wanna leave that tube out, sweetheart?
But we can. It's like a
I
back
mean, it's up to you. Who's her family doc?
Miss Neal up there.
Yeah.
So,
You know, and you can talk to her. I mean, in a day, 24-hour time frame, it's not gonna close up. I mean, if
Yeah.
Miss Nell came across a reason that she wanted to convince you to do it,
well, and two, that doctor's coming in the morning, 10 o'clock, so.
sometimes sometimes they won't replace them, whatever. But again,
But put that in.
yeah,
The nurses asked him if they could take you that. Said, no, it'd be up to her.
right.
Yeah, they've always.
Well,
left it up to her.
ultimately, what people do to you or for you, as long as you're in your right mind and can make decisions, is up to you. And if he's your help to make decisions, it's y'all.
Well,
I'm
at
off
the
the
right
scot.
mind.
Yeah, well, if you want me to leave it out, I won't put, it's uncomfortable putting it back in, but again, if you want to
If you was to take it out, how do you do that?
take it out, if I put one in and you wanted it out a week
No,
from
you
now,
just take it out. What do you do to it?
actually, if you don't yank one out or the bulb doesn't break down and it fall out, what we do is suck the water out of the bulb that anchors it into your stomach and then just slide it out.
See?
It
Oh.
hurt.
To take it out, no. Putting one back in is gonna be a little uncomfortable.
Told you.
But we do that here pretty routinely. So if I put it in until y'all talk to the doctor or whoever that's gonna be taking over your care to decide what to do with it, taking it out ain't no big deal.
I think she's been on that thing out for 6 or 8
Yeah,
months.
it does get aggravating.
Yeah, well, it's out. If you want it to stay out, we'll keep it out.
Uh,
She's gonna go start looking for some stuff so we can dress these pressure ulcers.
Okay.
And, y'all be thinking about that, and I'll give her something for the pain, and
Okay.
we'll do what you want to
Well,
with that when you
well-
decide.
well, with this here,
It's gonna still kinda drain and ooze stuff a little bit and look kinda gnarly.
it kinda did too, even
Yeah.
with it in, you know.
Well,
a little
that's,
bit, but-
that's stomach
Yeah.
contents, they're gonna leak out that hole.
So, will there not be no worry for much with infection? With
No.
that, with the rest of that in there? Or-
With it in or
Yeah,
with it out?
With what's in there? I mean, is there?
Well,
any more
again,
to
you
it
know,
in
the
there?
issue is most often what happens with that bulb is it gets old and just kinda rotten.
That's what happened to the
And
tail end
the
of it.
bulb actually, rather than coming off, it breaks down, and when it breaks down, the water that kept it in there goes into her stomach.
That's what
So
happened.
the tube is typically still intact.
Right.
Yeah, so that's no worry.
That's what happened there, that black
Yeah.
part where
Yeah.
it just
Fell
fell
apart.
apart.
Yeah, that's no risk.
Okay, cool.
All right,
Good
my
deal.
man, hang on here, okay?
Well,
You be thinking,
Thank-
let me know here in a
ain't
minute.
got to fool with that then, so thank God. They gonna give you summer pains, they're gonna address these things,
Yeah, y'all
so,
never were.
so you can come home and,
Yeah.
be ready for in the morning.
I got that one. I got one over here this side.
You have got, hope you guys heard that. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
And these up here,
9. You got 9 wounds total. Not, but now this, we ain't got to worry with infection. We just got to keep it clean till it heals up.
yeah, I know that.
Thank you for your prayers, guys. It worked. There again, proof in the pudding, guys.
Just hope it don't hurt to come out.
Yes. Yeah, he was pretty good. They're going to give her a little something for some pain and ease her off, and they're going to re-bandage them wounds that I just showed you. They're you know, YouTube can't strike me for them, because they do, if they look close enough, they will see they do have a covering over them already. But that's what the regular, her family doctor did yesterday, or today. Was it yesterday or this today? Today. So, you know, it's not an open wound, so anyway, that way y'all got to see it. And they're covered, like I said, it's just a clear, thin layer of plastic that covered over it. They'll probably put some good cleansing on it and probably wrap it good and put a cleansing over this spot, and probably put some of that whatever he called that stuff on her tail. And bless you, love. Sorry to hear that. That's right. Rest in that. And remember one thing. If you're down, they're down. If you're up, they're up. That's just the way it is, love. So, prayingly, they will bandage these things up, give her a good shot,
Wow.
and you know, we can get back to the house. And now that I think of it, yes, Sabina, that bed ain't gonna work. It don't have side rails. We're gonna have to take turns sleeping in the living room with mother, because of not being able. See, when she was on that hospital bed, she would slide, just slip down. See, she can't lay that low, and with not having side rails, if she slides, she can slide right off. Wanda, as weak as she is, even though she's helping me change her, mother's weight could push Wanda, and her Wanda both go backwards off that side of on their side of the bed. So in the morning, I'll get that doctor to sign her for a hospital bed and all that good stuff, and see how long that takes. And in the meantime, we'll just have to stay in there with her. Ask about hydraulic dressing, hydrogel dressing for her bone, and give more cushion while healing. Yes. Hey, P. Mackey, how you doing? And we've tried the donut seat, you know, for her to be on. That don't work. Nothing's really working there. The best thing so far that I found was just that numbing spray, but that's still not going to keep her away from having pressure on. So that gummit, if it ain't one thing, it's 150. I'm gonna go back to that medical place. They're open till 2 o'clock tomorrow. I'm gonna go back down there and see what else he's got. See if there's anything that we can lay on the bed itself to raise her up a little. It's both gonna love the holidays. Miss them both this time. Yes. My mom needs to be rotated every 2 hours. Yes, that's the way we do. We turn her on one side and then try to roll her to the other as much as possible, and then back, and then when she's eating, she got to sit up. That's going to be another factor with this bed here because we got to be able to have her up high enough. And I'm going to have to stop and get some pillows and things like that. Just for her to be able to be up enough. So, and then she slides to the left and she slides to the right. Just we can't leave her in the living room by herself right now till we get a bed. So. I don't know, love. I don't know. Right now, our minds are in 1,000,000 places. Wanda, she tries, but she worries, She's not even supposed to be leaning back as far as she is right now. But if I jerk her up, I'm probably going to set these alarms off. Yes, they can. But Lord's been taking care of that problem. Yeah, the doctor is coming in the morning at 10 o'clock to be able to evaluate her and write her pain meds and things. Yeah. And that's why we have to be there for that. But in the meantime, we can't let her roll off that bed because it don't have no rails, It's just a little old half bed.
Mine's a whole bed.
We're talking about Wanda's bed that we moved in the living room for you. It don't
Mine
have.
is a full.
Yeah, but you don't have bed rails on Wanda's bed.
They don't have a long enough full bed either.
So we can't let you roll off of it. We may just have to put you on the floor.
That would hurt.
Yeah, it'd hurt, but you wouldn't have to worry about falling. I tell you what, that was a job, because we had her on the love seat, right? Well, we had to move the love seat from where it was at in the living room over to where the head of her hospital bed was, and then put Wanda's bed over where the love seat was. That was a daggum job. I'll know it for the next few days, trust me. Sure thing, Kim. We should be back home probably in a few hours, I guess. I don't know. We gotta wait till they come back in and tell us what they decide, but you got my number, or should have. I've called it off 1,000 times, but if you don't have it right now, grab you a pen and paper, and I will call it back off to you. That way you can just call me up and let me know when you're ready. Keeping her rotated helps pressure points. Yes, it does. And see her. Yes, we do. And the thing of it is, when we turn her, it's not on her hips and sides that has any kind of wounds. That's not the problem. The problem is when she's sitting up long enough to eat or just watching a movie or whatnot. You can't keep her on her side. Okay. You can't keep her on her side a long period of time, like 4 or 5 hours at a time. You can't do that. She goes cramping up. You have to let her get back on her back for a little while, and then you can roll her back again. So the turning part is not where no wound is at. There's no wound there. It's just directly right above
My back.
above the tailbone is where the wounds are. They're kind of spread out, So yeah. Yeah, we should be home. Prayingly, bless you, Lord. We should be home, like I said, in a few hours or so, but we'll wait till he comes back in for don't know anything really. I liked him. He seemed like he was all about what she wanted, not what he wanted. So that was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Are you getting sleepy?
No, I'm hurting too bad.
Then why you look Chinese? Better got your eyes open. Look Chinese.
Yeah. Because I ain't hurting too bad.
Because what?
I'm not hurting too bad. As long as I lay still.
Yeah. Well, maybe that cream will ease it off on your butt, and then it won't take long for them to patch up them spots on your leg.
And you'll give you some kind of medicine to go over it.
Probably. But and two, they're gonna give you a shot. So,
Yeah.
or they may give you a pill. I don't know. Because he asked. He said, "Do we have to put meds in that?" And I said, "No. She used it in 6 months." And she's not. She's not had to use that daggum feeding tube. But everyone should know why. This could have been a major serious thing. But it wasn't. Thanks to every one of you. Give it. Now I can't wait till Monday. Let the games begin. You know Gary Lackey.
I
You know how crooked he is. If anybody can get anything done with it, he can. Hey, come on.
The legs, I'm getting cold.
With what? You want it turned on your side, you're on it.
It's not a blanket.
You're laying on it. there's here, put this little corner over you. About the best you can get, I guess. How's
Yeah,
that?
that'll work.
That'll work. Yes. Amen on that. Don't touch it. Yeah, don't touch it. Gotta keep it clean. He said they shouldn't be no worry with infection, but I figure they'll probably put a topping over it.
Yeah, probably. Maybe a bit of.
Yeah. You know, not just anywhere you go to will ask what you want. They do what they want. So. Yeah, that was awesome.
I wonder what kind of batteries they gonna put on that.
I don't know, probably some type of cream and a piece of gauze and then wrap it with that gauze wrap, probably. Unless they use some of them clear, like they did at your doctor.
Yeah.
Mm. Let's see if I can get an angle of that.
Uh,
That's where the feeding tube was. What is Wanda doing okay? I've never seen her move that fast. Yeah, she couldn't hear what they were saying, no way, so I just left her out there in the lobby, and I know she's getting hungry, so I'll stop and get her something to eat. It's about time you get hungry too. What'd you eat today? You ain't eat nothing? Yeah, you eat a big breakfast.
you know, a little bit about those gravy biscuits.
Yeah. We'll stop and get something. I'm about to thirst to death.
Too.
Huh?
I am too.
Yeah. Mm. Hmm. Sure do thank you guys for hanging in here with me. I didn't touch nothing that time, dadgummit. For it to go off. So. But yeah, she's doing all right. Wanda's right different than everybody else. If she gets upset too quick, instead of her blood pressure going high, hers drops.
Until she's over 60 to pay.
Yeah. So when my grandmother passed, she didn't even get to go to the funeral. Her mom. It had been too much. So the night Mama passed, she hit the floor. Out. So it was just best for me to leave her sitting on the chair out there. Yeah, very. Don't put your hand on that, Mother.
Let it go right.
Maybe they'll walk back in a minute, guys.
So,
And even though I'm live now, if we get home in a decent hour, I will go back live again and give a heads up on what's what and let you guys see how she's doing, how I had to get her situated in the living room and all that stuff. I wish they'd come on. That way I can walk out there and check on her. Got a handful, guys. know right now it's boring, guys, just sitting here, but just part of it for a little bit. Marshall Medical Center North. Hmm. That's right. That's right, Zoe. Zoe said better take your time and get it right. Guys, I know this is boring right here for this. I guess I'll go ahead and cut it. And when we get back to the house or whatever they say, I'll kick back on and let you guys know and everything. I probably need to charge this phone for a little bit anyway. I'll have to take it out to the car to charge it. I didn't bring a cord, but I got one in the car that hooks up under the dash. So while she's resting, whatnot, yeah. Well, I'm just thinking it's probably boring for you guys because I'm just sitting here, y'all just sitting here staring at me, you know. I know y'all do that on a nightly basis anyway, but we're usually, goofing off in the spirit world. But sitting here looking at me in the hospital might be boring to you, you know. Yeah, I got to find something to drink, and Wanda's thirsty and hungry. I know Mother is. So. But yeah, Kim, you got my number. Call me up. It shouldn't take too much longer. Thank all of you for being here. Love every one of you. We all do. And like I said, as soon as I get back home or hear from them, either one, just keep an eye on your device because I don't know when it's going to be. But I will be back live. Love every one of you.